Hello there and welcome to Sacred Symposium. This is part of my YouTube where I do a channel from spirit. Sometimes it's mediumship, but mostly it is channeling or a meditation that I offer you. So subscribe to the Sacred Symposium playlist and you'll get every one of these that comes up. But yeah, you can have a look at the rest of the YouTube as well, which is tarot, if that's what you're interested in. Today is 19th of February, so we are just gone into Pisces, which is obviously February, my favourite month, Pisces, my favourite sign, for various reasons. So welcome to Piscean season. This is a period of time where you might feel yourself sensitive, where you might feel yourself tuned into the other world, the other side. Where things might get emotional, where you might feel very sensitive to the world. The world can be very edgy and rigid and kind of cutting, and it's very difficult for Pisceans to manage that energy because we have such a sensitive, watery nature. We are full of love, we are full of emotion. And people find us oversensitive, but it is because, if we see something that isn't quite right, if we, even just like seeing homeless people or, people without food or someone getting even shouted at, it can really hit us deeply and make us very sad. So Pisceans tend to shed tears as well. But in a sense, what happens is when you're crying is the reaction to something has created toxins in your body, and you release toxins in your tears. And what happens is the body is going, I can't hold on to these toxins, I have to get them out. So as well as just because, it's sad, your body is needing to purge this toxic waste from you, and often it is through tears. So be mindful of yourself if you have an emotional nature. Be mindful of yourself if you're feeling during this period, February into March, that to use your blue bubble, to set up your blue bubble. You'll find the meditation on my YouTube. To use that just as a protection shield. And that just means that whatever's coming won't hit you too hard. Whatever's coming, you'll still be able to separate yourself from it. Try not to get too absorbed in everything. We have to put up our boundaries. We have to learn to keep firm boundaries, because people throw all kinds of things at you, but it's important that you put up a boundary so that your energy stays as clear as if you're someone who clears and cleans your energy, who pays attention to your energy, who activates your energy, who raises your energy, who uses high energy in healing, in exercise, in spiritual work. You need to protect that energy. So you do need to set up this border around you. That might be helpful to someone. Sometimes I say things and I'm not sure quite where we're going with that. But I am here to do a channel, to do a little piece to camera to see if there's a message. Feeling very much angelic energy coming in now. It might even be Archangel Michael. I feel like he's going, I'm always here. So thank you for that. So I'm just going to get myself positioned. I've got a cushion here. It's not sitting quite right. Okay. And then I'll get comfortable and I'll see what message wants to come through. I'm sorry if my tummy rumbles. It's been doing that all day. And the spirit energy comes in. It just rumbles quite a bit. So I hope you're well. Blessings to you. It's not an easy time. We're going through massive change. And maybe even just listening to what comes through might help. Because it's not just the words. It's almost like you're getting a download or a meditation or a healing through whatever wants to be said. That's what I'm getting. So I will close my eyes and just try and go with the flow. This is not rehearsed. I don't learn this. I just see what wants to come through. We have arrived. We are adjusting our frequency. We are going to ask this one to adjust hers a little more so she can raise it higher. Peace be with you. We have a connection that is true, and we are pleased to be conversing with you. It has been on our agenda for some time to find a moment to instill wisdom and grace into your environment, into your reception, we would say. It has come to our attention that there is space for nurturing in your communities, in your homes, in your hearts. And we find that there is a lack of this potent energy. We remind you that to nurture others, you must nurture yourself. To find the place within you that has a multitude of offerings which you can gift to yourself and others in ways that show that you are a placid individual, a sovereign individual, an individual with aptitude and intelligence who knows full well the effects and potency of the nurturing energy. It is crisis point that leads many to begin to discover this, but we would say do not leave it to crisis point. Take advantage of it now. Do not leave it to the moments where you have to. Do it now, get to know it now, pay attention to it now, integrate with it now, activate it now, be with it now. You'll find that there is no religion that defines that you cannot become nurturing. In fact, most have stemmed from nurturing concepts. What is nurturing? It is a need to be love-filled and to share that love, whether it be with yourself or others. During crisis, this is a great cushion for many. It is an active interest in the others and the effects that things have on them and how they might become how they might warrant this attention. And so as individuals go through crises, as individuals see crises, as they are exposed to things in their vision, in their experience, in their environments, in their neighborhoods, it causes ructions within them. It causes an upset. It causes a multitude of waves of emotion, concepts, in ideas. And these have consequences on the physical. These have consequences in your life. These have consequences when you gather together in standing together for this cause or that cause. There are consequences to all your reactions. But the nurturing reaction would be good to hold firm. The nurturing reaction would be good to pay attention to. It has evolved with you. It is current. You will see it in your humanity. You will see it in the animal kingdom. You will see it with the birds. You will see it with the trees and the fungi. There is a nurturing, a support, a collaboration, a wanting for all to be succeeding, a wanting for all to be successful, a wanting for all to be together, to collaborate, to join, to harness. There is an anticipation of a gathering energy, an anticipation of a new rule, a new substance that can be integrated, that can be held. It comes via this nurturing vessel. We call it love. It is time to embrace that, both in its name, in its nature, but also in its power and its activation. Love is a frequency. Love is a driver. Love is more than simply a faint little flirtation. The requirement is for the human race to realize that nurturing is love in action. And as you nurture, many nurture their young, they find it easy to nurture their young. Many nurture their old, they feel a duty in nurturing their old. Many nurture each other, but then that wanes. So what is it that wanes? Where has the enthusiasm gone? Is it because of your world? Is it because of what you got back? Is it because it's transactional? We ask you to remember that love is a current. It is flowing. It is something you tap into. It is something you embody. It is something that is free flowing, and therefore you have access to it, and you can share it, and you will never go without it. So nurture yourself first. Always make sure that you are plugged in, that you are switched on, that you are at your best. When you are under par, you are bringing that energy to wherever you go and whatever you do. Solve it with love, solve it with nurturing. What would make you feel different in a positive way? Consider for a moment your options. What is it that you would benefit from? Might it be music? Might it be putting on a song and a dance? Might it be healing? Might it be resting? Might it be creativity? Might it be going for a run? Might it be playing football? Might it be singing? Might it be shouting? Might it be exercising? Might it be working? Where does the flame need to be ignited in order to resolve the tension, in order to let go of the held motion, in order to allow the vibration to approach you? The block will firmly stop the vibration approaching you. And the block can be for many reasons, and you can hold on to it for a lifetime. But disintegrate this block, and you will suddenly soften. You will suddenly find this vibration comes in, and it can nurture every cell in your body. It can affect change and include health, realigning to health within your body, paying attention to how you treat yourself in your life, what you expose yourself to, how you integrate and who you integrate with. All are self-care activities. Yes, self-care. That is what we want. Once you are aware of the attribute of self-care, the process of self-care, the dedication that is needed, you can then, from that place of feeling cared for, care for others. You can truly care for others. You can really care for others. Not in a sense where you are giving of yourself, but in a sense where you have allowed the love to flow into you, allowed it to regenerate you, and now you are continuing to allow it to flow, but because it is forever flowing, you are allowing it to overflow into another and into another and into a situation and into a circumstance. And you are simply allowing the stream to flow. And once you see it as a stream, and once you know it is flowing, you have a connection to a realm. You have a connection to an energy. You have connection to this vibrational product that is unwavering. It is steady. It is constant. It is aligning. It is love-filled and joyful, and light, and strong, and determined. It can guide and it can nurture. So why have we brought you here to this realization? We've brought you here to acknowledge that there is great love for you, to acknowledge that there is a love flowing towards you, to acknowledge that you may feel undeserving of this love, and yet it is here. We are announcing that it is here, and it is ready to be absorbed by you. It is ready to be accepted by you. Are you ready? Are you ready to accept? Are you ready to absorb? Are you ready to let this come and change your life? Because it will. It will change your life for the better. So the acknowledgement is in letting go of what was. The acknowledgement is in letting go of the past. The acknowledgement is in it being your time now. It is time to step up. It is time to accept and embrace this fountain of youth, you might say. This fountain of love that you knew before you came here and you will know after. It is like a feeding tube. It is always connected. You simply close off a valve so it cannot reach you. Because you have not been told the valve is very simply opened. You have not been told that there is a flow building behind this valve, and as soon as you let it open, that gush of love will embrace you, that gush of power, which you can feel. You will be able to feel it. It is not an idea. You will sense and know it. And that will shift the energy of your frequency and shift your physical and shift your ideas because of that, and shift where you want to go and move to, and what you want to do and who with. You'll be feeling better. And then you've got new ideas. Then you've got new things to contemplate. Then you've got new avenues to go down. Then you've got new roads to cross. You've got mountains to climb, perhaps, as her tarot reminded us. But yet, there is movement. There is a new journey. Knowing that even after you have absorbed, we feel that many of you are saying, yes, I felt it and I felt good and I felt like I could do this, but then I stopped feeling it. Because you closed the valve, which you can do. Or you can learn how to open and close it. You can learn how to let love in. Imagine it was always behind you, right behind you, always. And you let it into your life. And you let it surround your aura, penetrate your aura, and move all the way into your physical, move all the way in past your skin, move all the way into your cells. You have now been impregnated with love. And that was beautiful. And you go about your day and you forget. You forget that it is there. But acknowledging it, even with a simple thought, and acknowledging that you are bringing it into whatever situation you need to bring it into. If you have a difficult situation, for example, up ahead, and you're worried and you're concerned and you're full of agitation, remember, love is right behind you. And you can bring it into that situation. You can bring it in so it creates a nurturing environment. This nurturing environment is different to the one that you held in your mind a moment before. You have changed the players, you have changed the scene, and therefore you have changed the result. It is not manipulation. It is not changing this just because I want to have this result. But it is because love is the highest frequency, because it is for the good of all, because it is a solution finder. Whatever the difficulty, you will be able, and often it will happen automatically out of the blue, as if from the sky. Solution will be found. Tension will be resolved. Whatever the situation, invite love in. Invite love into your heart. Invite love into your body. Invite love into your home. As a vibration, it is there. Acknowledge it. Let it seep through the walls. Let it fill every room. Let it go upstairs and downstairs. Let it activate everyone who walks through your home. Like a shower of light. Every time someone passes in the hallway, they get drenched with love. Imagine that for a moment. Visualize that for a moment. How healthy will your household be? And then you get in your car, and you know it's behind you, and you let it saturate your car. You let it fill your car. You let it feel the engine, the exhaust, the upholstery. You drive down the road beaming this frequency of love, pouring it to everyone you pass, pouring it to the road, to the traffic, to the parking. And on it goes, to the parking meter, to the parking attendant, to the parking attendant's family. And on it goes, and you see this vibration of love has allowed you to transform into that nurturing being, into someone who did not have to cling on to that little piece of love, because it is a constant flow. You felt able to share the love, because it's not coming from you, it's coming through you. You, of course, have your own heart, your emotions, your connections, your close contacts. These relationships, let's say, be it with pets or people, that you have built, that you have strengthened. They are not unworthy, they are very worthy. But in a way, you have guarded the love and specifically selected these few beings to receive it. You have specifically selected and poured into them. And that is good, that is beautiful, but we want for you to know there is more, there is more, there is more, there is so much more. And therefore, you can pour into those who are closest, but you can also share. Imagine it flowing all around you as you walk around doing your shopping, and everybody gets a little bit. Everyone you pass by gets something. You are helping transform the world. How about that? But like we say, come back to you. It is not where we want you to trip up, because you are moving forward as such momentum, you have forgotten yourself. Align first. Connect first. Open the valve. Seep and soak up this energy. And when you feel full, then it can overflow. So we are showing this one, the tarot card, the Ace of Cups. It is a cup, which is the symbol of love. The cups in tarot are symbols of love. So the Ace of Cups is the big love. And the water in the cup is overflowing. But the cup has to fill first. The cup must fill, so nurture yourself. Make sure you are okay, your needs are sorted. Make sure there is no limits to self-care for you. That you understand the necessity of self-care for you. You cannot help others if you haven't helped yourself first. We require that you help yourself first. Help yourself. We say when we offer you biscuits, or should you be offered cake, help yourself. So help yourself. Connect and ride with that wave that is coming in. Adjust your frequency, and you will feel it, and it will warm you inside. You will glow. Many may notice this shift in attitude, this shift in personality. They will notice that you are invincible, that you shine with the light of God now. And as long as you connect in this way, no harm can come to you, because you have come from love. You are love, and you will return to love. But while you are here, we wish for you to embrace the frequency, to download this into your body every day. And then you can simply ask for it to surround you, for it to be within you, for it to be around you, and for it to reach everyone who crosses your path. And that is very good work. You are doing beautiful work. And we will continue to give. We will continue to nurture. We will continue to set up as many synchronistic events as we can. Because once you're in the flow, it is easy. It is easy for us to help you. Once you're in the flow and accepting of this frequency, this high vibration, we are linked like never before. You will hear us, you will see us, you will notice how we are working for your good. We want for you to have an earthly life. We want for you to be on the earth. And we want to make it the best possible experience for you. So help yourself first. And then be love. And let it pour through you. Let it pour through every pore. You don't need to try, you don't need to know how to emit the frequency. Simply imagine it behind you, pouring into you, filling you up, and then continuously pouring so it overflows naturally, all by itself. It is because you have simply decided not to block it any longer. We will leave that with you, and we hope that that has given you peace of mind and a way that you can yourself add healing to the world and bring healing to people and bring healing to you. Everyone deserves healing, and we know you are deserving. and we see your struggles, and we know this can help. And so we offer it to you. And we hope some of you accept, whether you do or not. That is up to you. Nevertheless, like we say, it is flowing. It is flowing always, always, always. Bless you. Thank you. We will return. Oh, it's happened again. I'm doing my piece to camera and the light changes in the room while I'm doing it. I'm so sorry about that. Let me go a bit more into the light. I hope that was good. I got so hot during that. Oh my God, so hot. And then just at the end, it was like they were pulling away and I got this shiver. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll put that up on YouTube. Leave a comment below. Give us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithms. It helps more people see the work. And sorry about the light again. Obviously, I'm off somewhere and my eyes are closed, and I didn't realize it had gone quite dark. So, still fairly bright outside, which is great. So it's getting better and better here in the Northern Hemisphere, because we are moving into spring and the brighter days. Is wonderful. So bless you. Have a great week, and any questions, contact details are below. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.